Come on over here. I want to talk to Luke Allen and Bailey Smith. Come on down, guys. Let's talk a little bit about this Southern music. I love it. I love Skinner. I love Southern rock. I love the Allman Brothers.
We're in New Orleans. Make no mistake.
I know. We're in New Orleans. This is real
unique.
stuff. This is not for punks. What are you doing, man? Are you Luke?
I'm Luke.
Luke, how you doing, buddy?
Nice to
And
meet
this is
you.
Bailey over here?
I'm Bailey, yeah.
Bailey, how you
Good
doing?
to meet you guys, man.
Okay, so now, where are you guys from? You're from here?
Actually, I'm from California
Get
originally.
right up on him.
I'm from California originally. I've been here like 20 years. Bailey's from Arizona.
Yeah, we're transplants. This
Yeah.
is like the edge of the earth for
Right.
people after a certain fashion. So we all, hit the drain and ended up
Right.
here together.
No, and listen,
like
I know what you're saying, man.
15 years ago,
Yeah,
12 years ago.
New Orleans calls you.
Sure.
Like sometimes when you
Yeah.
come, like I came here for Mardi Gras, that was just crazy frat boy type stuff. But I came here for Jazz Fest in '96, and that's when I really appreciated the town. I saw Shaka Khan, I saw the Allmans, I saw Fish, I saw Lionel Hampton on stage with the Marsalis brothers, and I was like, my God, I got to move here and become a musician. But then I just said, screw it, I stayed in New York and stayed a comedian.
You've done okay.
Yeah, you've done
probably
way
did
better for that, man. Yeah,
Look,
believe me.
I'm back here now, but so you guys made New Orleans your home, then,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely, yeah.
Now, musically, how did that help your life? That probably, it expands everything, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is a city that's full of blues and jazz and
Yeah.
Zydeco and Creole, but as far as there was a real hole for rock and roll in a lot of ways. There were some rock bands,
Yeah.
lots of clubs to play, lots of drunks to listen to the music, and we were a band almost immediately before we were any good at all, where people like to drink to our music.
Right.
So
Well,
we kept
that-
on being asked back, and we kept on getting paid.
But that's what the
know?
Stones were. The Stones were a blues band playing
Sure.
clubs around London and whatever.
Absolutely.
And then all of a sudden, before you know it, someone's banging a supermodel.
Right. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be happening for me anytime soon.
no.
You?
Close to it, yeah.
How'd you guys meet?
Oh, I think we met in a bar. I'm pretty sure.
First of all, that was my first guess.
There you go.
Yeah.
Either in a bar or on the dark alley next to the bar in the corner. Yeah.
You know what? My last guess would be it was at a Ralph Lauren store.
Right.
My first guess was a bar.
You should be on quiz shows. You're gonna win.
Oh, so you're in a bar, you're hanging out, and what happens? You meet
Well,
this
a
guy?
few people around me told me not to talk to this guy, that he was bad news and going down the wrong path in
Yeah.
life.
And then much like Adam and Eve and the apple, you
There
had to
you
do
go.
it, right?
I was treating
Sure.
myself really poorly back then. And
You were
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Really?
I was treating myself pretty
I
poorly
get
back
it.
then. Had a bad reputation.
I've been
but,
there, man.
Much
I've been
better
there.
now, though. Much better now.
Are you better now? Has there been
I got a
substance
wife.
abuse?
I got a baby.
Oh,
you
that's
know,
nice.
I got a bar. Yeah, everything's
Good for you.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys make a good living from this or what?
for music,
Yeah.
it's okay. We've gotten paid. We got some Treme money for
Oh, really?
for that last song we just did.
That's good. So you're
yeah.
doing that. That's a cool show, and
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
involved with that. Now, so what about the substance abuse? You've alluded to that. It sounds like you guys.
Oh Lord.
Were you on a
My
bad?
mom-
Were you on a bad road for a while?
Well, I mean, it was a good road. It was a fun road, but I mean,
It's gotta stop.
It's got to stop at some point. You know, we just lost another good friend yesterday, actually.
right.
Yeah, who was like around our age,
Yeah.
and people who don't hop out, they go down. You know, you got to make a choice. You got to make a
Absolutely.
decision because our bodies are only so resilient for so long, right?
There's not a lot of
Yeah.
old drug addicts, unfortunately.
No,
I mean, Keith
man,
Richards
they're
is
not.
the only one I can think of.
Right.
Look
He's
what he
well
was-
funded.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's the other thing.
You know.
If you got the money and the
Well
cash.
funded, some handlers.
Right.
I hear it goes well.
Any book you read about the Stones, with Keith Richards specifically, you find out that if it wasn't for the money and the handlers, he would have been
Yeah,
dead
sure.
about 18
Yeah.
Sure,
times.
absolutely. Yeah.
Like,
Time to
literally-
go down. Swedish doctor steps in.
Well, no, that's
you know?
exactly right.
You
Exactly.
got silver for blood.
He
suddenly,
turned
you know?
green a
Yeah.
couple of times.
Yeah.
Right,
He
right,
literally
right.
turned green, and a couple of people working for the Rolling Stones took him to a Swiss medical clinic and got him new blood.
Sure.
That's what you need.
From a Swiss virgin, probably. Yeah, right?
Not
yeah.
widely available.
Yeah.
Now, Brent, what do you think
Well,
about that?
what I like about these guys, and it often happens with these bands you bring in, Artie, but they look the part. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
if I heard that music and I had my eyes closed and then open, I would expect to see a guy in a flannel
Right.
shirt with the dark rimmed glasses and a guy with a red long beard.
A
You
guy,
know, I mean,
these guys look like they're either going to make great New Orleans type music, or
Yes.
they'll be raping Ned Beatty on a cliff.
Bullseye.
No, but so how long have you been a band for?
12 years.
12 years,
Yeah.
man. That's good. And well, Treme's got to be cool. You do a lot of the road, or you stay local?
We've done West Coast. We were up in Milwaukee last year, I guess. I've got a new
Sure,
baby
Chicago.
at home.
Well, you guys hit all the glamourous cities.
Oh, yeah.
We went to Milwaukee.
Salt of the earth, man.
What'd you bowl?
I guess actually Milwaukee's as far north as we made it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Chicago was more glorious.
Chicago's fun. Chicago's a fun town.
Yeah,
to play.
yeah.
it's
New York ever? L.A. Any of that scene?
San Francisco.
Frisco's fun
Yeah,
for any
Oakland.
type of creative
Oakland, that's
stuff.
glamour right there. Yeah.
Yeah, San Francisco. Oakland is like the
Pensacola, Florida. Hattiesburg,
Pensacola.
Mississippi. Yeah.
Pensacola is the pinnacle of culture.
Yeah, it is.
You do have the naval base down there.
They
Those
do,
guys, they
yeah.
look for a good time.
Yeah.
Just outside the naval base. Sure.
Okay.
Well, we appreciate you coming on the show. Again, you're the Happy Talk Band, and the albums are There, and Starve a Fever.
Sure.
And you did the songs Mayday 1945 and Pack Your Bags. And what was that lyric in the last song? Was that Who's Gonna Save Me from My Soul?
Who's gonna save me from myself?
Who's Gonna Save Me from Myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, now that means a lot to me because over the years, I've asked myself, who's going to save me from myself many a time?
Right.
And it's been different people throughout my life. Currently,
Absolutely.
the person I'm torturing is my girlfriend Adrian over there. She's
wonderful.
she's the one saving me from myself right now. She does a great job of it. The reason I'm
Yes.
alive. But now, talk about that on a personal level. What does that mean to you?
You know, at the time I wrote it, it was more about someone else who was
Yeah.
having a real struggle, more
Right.
from
Okay.
their perspective. Someone just basically on their way down the drain.
On their way down, yeah.
And being happy to do it, but also kind of having an expectation for everyone along the road to pick them up when it's
Right.
like, dude, pick yourself up. Man, my
Okay.
back is sore, you know?
Okay, no,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Listen, I've soared a lot of people's backs.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And after a while, you got to do it for yourself.
Absolutely.
I hear you. All right, well, thanks, guys, so much for coming by.
Thanks so much for
Thank
having
you.
We
us.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work. Good luck with everything. Again, it's the Happy Talk Band. Check them out when you can. We'll be back with the great
3 records on iTunes. so-
3 records on iTunes.
Yeah.
You got website, Twitter, anything you want to
Yeah,
talk
all
about?
that,
All that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Happy Talk Band.
Happy Talk Band.